day, sunshine or rain, with Harry and Willie, they lead the way. Room Rovers, oh, here we go. Room Rovers, to and fro, UK stays or cruise ship waves. Room Rovers, steal the show. Pack your bags, bring your smile. Room Rovers make it all worthwhile. Dogs or decks, they've got the style. Room Rovers.
Hello there, one half of the Room Rovers here. I've just checked into the Premier Inn Rotherham East and I thought I'd show you about. So we're in room 12, it is a family room. We have got a double bed and 2 single beds and 2 children. And kids, can you show what you got when we checked in, please?
We've got presents.
So we've got gifts, we don't know what's in them, we're going to open them in a bit. Careful. So I haven't looked out the window yet. What have we got? A view of a stair. Well, but you know, it's Premier Inn, it's fine. Desk area here. You don't lose any sort of space in these family rooms. Television. Lots of towels. Like I say, 2 nice sized beds. And your standard Premier Inn bathroom with a bath and a shower above, and you've got your toiletries. We've got Bayliss and Hardin, and that is hair and body wash. Yeah, there's plenty in there. And we've also got Bayliss and Hardin again, and that is luxury hand wash. So that is it, pretty standard with the Premier Inn, you know what you're getting, but we haven't done a Premier Inn vlog before, so I thought I should do one. Our other room rover is at home looking after the cats. So we're going to find out what was inside these complimentary Premier Inn gifts. They're very well wrapped. Has anyone got into them yet? Let's have a look. So what have we got? Wow. What have you got here?
And Christmas stories.
Christmas stories and a Santa lolly, how nice. And what have you got? Christmas stories and a gingerbread man lolly. Very nice. Of course you can. How nice. How very, very nice. So strange doing one of these videos by myself. So Dave is at home looking after Harry and also my cats. So nearby there's a Sainsbury's local, I think it is, which we're going to pop to in a bit. We've stayed at this one before. We choose this Premier Inn because it's good for me visiting my family. I've got family in Rotherham, and it's like a good location for that. They're very hyper and they're also on the sugary lollies now, so that's going to be fun. So this cost me £49 for the night. And that was it was booked for 2 adults, 2 children. They don't charge extra for however many bodies are in the room. Breakfast in the morning, I have booked it just now, and it cost me £10.99, and that's for me and the kids, because for every £1 paying adult for breakfast, 2 children or up to 2 children eat for free, which is fantastic. So that's your cooked breakfast buffet in the morning. I might try and get some footage of that. Also, parking was £3 and that will give me 24 hours, so I've paid for that as well. And then you could put £1 donation to GOSH, Great Ormond Street Hospital, which is Premier Inn's chosen charity. I decided to opt in because they gave the children gifts, so I thought, yeah, that's nice. So I don't really think there's anything else that I need to cover. We're going to have a little wander across to the Sainsbury's now. I might try and get some footage to show you how close that is and how handy it is. I won't film inside the shop, but I might film a walk to it. So we're going to go do that now, get some magazines for the kids, some snacks, and then we're going to get off into Sheffield City Centre to go and see some family. And then tomorrow we're going into Rotherham to see some more family. Bye. The room comes with a kettle and a little selection of tea and coffee. Some milk, sugar. Excuse the wind noise if there is any, but this is outside. There's a car park and there is Sainsbury's, so it's very, very close. I'm going to stop filming now because I've got 2 kids with me and we need to get across this car park. Just got back from the Sainsbury's and it was just, I wanted to double check with the lady on reception who, can I just say, is really, really friendly, really nice. I wanted to check if we could come and go as you please with the car once you've paid, because I thought, oh god, I'm leaving soon, so I've already paid and it's fine, you come and go as you please. And there's actually 2 car parks. There's one for the pub, there's a beefeater attached, so there's one for the beefeater and then there's one for the Premier Inn. And she said if one of them's full you can just park in the other, and once you've parked, so that's good to know. I had a really good night's sleep. It's the next morning now, but this is the bed, excuse it has been slept in. There's nowhere to plug anything in on either side, so I'll pop round. So there are no plugs, so to charge my phone, not unless it's like a cruise where they're up here. No, they're not. I had to use this. And obviously there would normally be a desk area here, but this has been a bed, so we had to sort of hope that the leads were long enough and use the chair as a table for that. I didn't mind so much, but the ones next to the bed were a little bit annoying.
Willow was having some chocolate. Willow, we want some together.
So we've just checked out of the Premier Inn. Checkout was really easy, just a case of handing over the card and off we went. All in all, really enjoyable stay, lovely breakfast. I did put a couple of pictures and I didn't film the choices because by the time we went down it was quite busy. There was people staying for a wedding and they'd all come down at the same time as us. So didn't film that, but I filmed some of the bits that we selected. That Premier Inn in particular, you order the cooked food, and when it came she was like, oh, your poached eggs broken, I'll get you another one. So I ended up getting 2 poached eggs, which was a nice bonus. I mean, you can eat as much as you want there, you can order as much cooked breakfast as you want and it all comes fresh, which is nice rather than it sat on the buffet trays for ages. So yeah, we're going to go and do what we're doing today, and thank you for a lovely stay, Premier Inn Rotherham East, very good.